Archangel Michael says, you are being watched through a camera hidden in something you never expected. My beloved child, listen with all your heart because what I am about to tell you will open your eyes in a way you never imagined. Archangel Michael stands beside you right now, whispering truth into your soul, saying, you are being watched through a camera hidden in something you never expected. This is not to bring you fear, but to bring you awareness, because heaven only reveals what you need to see in order to step into freedom and clarity. You are moments in life when things around you look normal, when objects in your home, your room, or even your daily path seem ordinary. But Archangel Michael says not everything is as it seems. Someone has tried to monitor you, someone has tried to observe your steps, your choices, your heart without your permission. Yet heaven saw it, and Archangel Michael was sent to reveal it to you. Nothing hidden can remain hidden when God decides it is time for light to shine. My child, this is your moment to wake up, not to scroll away, not to skip, but to stay here and receive every word until the very end. Because what you think is just coincidence is actually divine arrangement. Michael says, stay my beloved, because if you leave you will miss the truth that was reserved only for you. Here is something right in your surroundings that you never questioned, but today the veil is being torn apart. That is why you were chosen to see this message, because God trusts you with this revelation. Archangel Michael says, do not panic, because I have already surrounded you with my wings. Do not be shaken, because I am cutting the wires of deceit that tried to follow your steps. I am breaking the lens that tried to capture your private moments. I am shielded your life, your house, and your destiny from every form of hidden monitoring. My child, you must understand, this revelation is proof that heaven has chosen to fight your battles in silence while you rise in peace. Stay with me until the end of this message, for what looks like exposure is actually a blessing. God allowed you to see this sign not to harm you, but to empower you. Something is being overturned. Someone who thought they could know your secrets will now see that God Himself has placed a seal of protection over you. Michael says, what was being used against you is now being turned around for you. Every hidden eye is being blinded, every secret watcher is being stopped, and your life is entering a new season of freedom. And my child, before you leave this video, I ask you to pause for a moment and type in the comments. I am protected so that you are sealing this revelation into your life. You not let this blessing pass you by. Share this message with someone close to you, because they too might need to be freed from something they never expected. And if this is the first time you are here, subscribe now, because more divine revelations are on their way to you. And I don't want you to miss even one. Archangel Michael is declaring, your eyes are being opened, your home is being covered, and your future is safe in the hands of God. Stay until the very last word, for heaven has made this moment your turning point. My beloved child, Archangel Michael leans closer and says, do you really know how precious you are? Do you understand why someone would go to such lengths to watch you? It is because your destiny carries weight, your presence carries light, and your future carries treasures they cannot control. When heaven lifts your name, the enemy tries to study you. But today, Michael says, no eye shall see what belongs to you. No hand shall touch what is marked for you. No voice shall stop what God has already written for you. My child, imagine this, an object sitting silently in your space, something you pass by daily, something you use without thought. Yet inside it was a hidden lens, placed to track you. They thought you would never know, they thought their secret would remain buried. But heaven is not blind. God saw it before you did. That is why Michael says, I break their silence, I break their plan, and I reveal what they tried to bury. The exposure you are receiving right now is your shield of victory. You not look around with fear. Instead, look upward with confidence, for every time you felt uneasy in your own space, every time you felt watched, it was not your imagination. It was your spirit sensing what your eyes could not. And Archangel Michael confirms that inner whisper was my nudge, that sudden discomfort was my alarm. I was already protecting you while you wondered why your soul felt unsettled. My child, this is why you must not skip, why you must not scroll away, because this very moment is God's timing. You are here because heaven scheduled this for you. Right now, Archangel Michael declares that your privacy is restored, your peace is restored, and your joy is restored. The hidden camera is destroyed. The hidden eye is blinded, and the hidden trap is broken. Stay until the end, because the longer you remain, the deeper this blessing will anchor into your life. And hear me clearly, what was once a threat has now become your testimony. You will look back and say, I was being watched, but now I am being guarded. I was being targeted, but now I am being protected. Before this part ends, type in the comments. I am free as your declaration. Say it boldly, let heaven record your words. Share this message with 2 people, because Archangel Michael says the same protection is waiting for them. And if you have not yet subscribed, subscribe now, because this channel is becoming your well of revelations. Your home of divine guidance, your place of breakthrough. Michael finishes this part saying, my sword is drawn, my shield is lifted, and my wings are over you. No camera, no watcher, no hidden plan can break what God has already sealed. My beloved child, Archangel Michael speaks again with a voice like thunder yet tender like a whisper. Do you want to know why they tried to watch you? Do you want to know why they planted a hidden eye in a place you never expected? It is because your life is carrying a glory they cannot match, a favor they cannot understand, and a destiny they cannot block. They believe if they could study you, they could copy you. If they could see you, they could stop you. But heaven laughs, because no camera can capture the plans of God. My child, Archangel Michael says, they thought they were clever, but they underestimated your covering. For when they watched you in secret, angels watched them in greater secrecy. When they tried to track your steps, heaven recorded their steps, and now the very same act they used to trap you has become evidence against them. Can you feel the power of that truth? Nothing hidden remains hidden under the light of God. Think of this moment, beloved. How strange it is that you arrived here, scrolling, searching, and suddenly this message stopped you. That is no accident. Archangel Michael says, this is your divine appointment. This is your wake-up call. Heaven arranged for your eyes to meet these words because you needed to know that I, Michael, have already destroyed what was spying on you. And listen closely, because Michael is revealing more. It was not just about watching you, it was about draining your confidence, about making you question yourself, about stealing your peace. But today, every chain is broken. Your confidence is restored, your peace is multiplied. Your future is secured. For every hidden camera, I place a heavenly spotlight of favor. For every hidden watcher, I assign heavenly watchers, angels that will not leave your side. My child, let your heart rejoice instead of tremble. What they meant for evil has become the very reason for your testimony. You are protected. You are gutted. You are chosen, and the seal of God is over your life. Before this part closes, write in the comments, "I am chosen and guarded," so that you anchor this blessing with your own words. Share this video so others may also awaken to the truth of divine protection, and do not forget to subscribe, because more revelations are coming to strengthen you every single day. Archangel Michael lends this part declaring, "I have blinded the hidden eye. I have broken the secret tool, and I have lifted your name into a shielded place where no watcher can reach you. My beloved, you are free." My beloved child, Archangel Michael, steps forward now with a sword blazing like fire, and wings spread wide across your path. He says, "Do you know the exact moment the hidden eyes wanted to capture? It was not just your actions, not just your movement, it was your joy, your growth, your miracle. They wanted to see the moment of your rising. They wanted to monitor the season of your blessing, because deep inside they knew heaven had written greatness over you." Michael continues, "Every time you smiled in your own space, they wished to record it. Every time you planned your future, they wished to hear it. But my beloved, understand this clearly. The God who created you has placed a shield so strong that not a single secret watcher could steal your divine moment. They only watched the surface. But they never touched the depth. They only looked from the outside, but they never reached your inside, for your soul belongs to God. Your destiny belongs to heaven, and I have been commanded to stand guard. My child, can you feel how important this revelation is? Heaven is making sure you know that your story cannot be rewritten by anyone's camera, anyone spying, or anyone's silent plotting. Instead, your story is being engraved by angels on scrolls of light. Michael says, what they tried to hide inside objects, God has turned into open evidence. What they tried to use against you, God has transformed into your promotion, and this very day marks the end of their silent surveillance. Now listen closely, beloved. Archangel Michael reveals, your most guarded moment was the moment of your breakthrough. When you prayed, heaven responded. When you cried, heaven listened. When you felt weak, heaven strengthened you. That was the very time they thought they could watch and weaken you. But heaven's eyes were greater. My wings covered you while you didn't even know you were being shielded. And today, you are free to walk boldly, knowing you are untouchable under God's hand. My child, pause right here, do not skip. Do not scroll. Let this truth settle in your spirit. You are not only protected. You are preserved. You are rising into a season where your joy cannot be stolen. Your privacy cannot be invaded, and your destiny cannot be delayed. Before this part ends, type boldly in the comments, "I am rising into my miracle," to seal this word over your life. Share this video with others so they too may feel the covering of Archangel Michael, and subscribe now, because heaven has already planned the next revelation that will lift you even higher. Archangel Michael finishes this part declaring, the hidden camera is broken, the watchers are silenced, and the light of heaven is upon you. This is your turning point, and nothing will ever be the same again, my beloved child. Archangel Michael's voice trembles with both power and compassion as he speaks, now that the hidden eye has been silenced. Now that the secret watcher has been blinded, heaven is preparing something greater for you. For every invasion of your peace, God is releasing a wave of blessings you never saw coming. For every attempt to monitor you, God is releasing a miracle that no one can measure, no one can stop, no one can copy. Michael continues, "My beloved, I was commanded to guard not only your present but also your future, and what I see written in the heavenly scroll about you will make your heart rejoice. The same God who exposed the hidden watcher has prepared a surprising gift for your life. A gift that carries restoration, a gift that carries increase, a gift that carries new doors opening. You thought you lost time. But heaven says your time is being returned to you multiplied. Child of God, listen with all your heart. This message came to you not just to reveal the hidden, but to prepare you for the revealed. Michael says, your next season will shock those who thought they could control you. They wanted to see you through their lens, but now they will see you through heaven's light. They will see you blessed. They will see you lifted. They will see you untouchable under God's hand. My beloved, imagine it. Miracle money placed in your hand when you least expect it, unexpected news arriving at your door, restoration flowing into your relationships, favor covering your name in places you have never been. These are the gifts that are coming to you because you endure what was hidden. Heaven is rewarding you openly for what you faced in silence. Archangel Michael leans in and whispers, "Stay close to this message until the end, because the longer you remain, the deeper I can anchor these promises into your life. Do not scroll, do not leave, for this is your divine moment." Before this part ends, type in the comments with bold faith, "My miracle is on the way," so that you are aligning your words with heaven's decree. Share this message now, because someone else you know is also being watched, and they too need this freedom. And subscribe, my child, because the revelations to come will build your life like stones of light. Layer by layer, blessing by blessing, Michael concludes this part saying, "The watchers are gone, the cameras are broken, the traps are shattered. Now only angels surround you, only blessings follow you, only miracles find you. This is your season of unstoppable favor, my beloved child." Archangel Michael stands tall and declares, "Now that the hidden eye has been removed, now that your privacy has been restored, a divine sign is already on its way to your house. This sign will not be ordinary. It will carry the fragrance of heaven, the mark of God, and the confirmation that your new season has begun." Michael says, "Pay attention, beloved, because in the coming days, something unusual will appear in your life. It may be a letter, it may be a phone call, it may be a person suddenly reaching out, or it may even be a small object you find in your own space. Do not dismiss it, for it will be heaven's way of telling you, your breakthrough has arrived. The very place where you once felt watched will become the very place where you feel celebrated. Child of light, your home is being shifted." Archangel Michael says, "I have already walked through your rooms, I have already stretched my wings over your bed, over your doors, over your windows. Where the enemy tried to place hidden eyes, God has placed hidden blessings. Where they tried to watch you in silence, heaven is now sending angels to serve you in glory. And hear this clearly," Michael reveals, "your sign will come quietly, but it will change everything loudly. You not take it as coincidence. It will be the signal that your prayers have been answered, that the next chapter is open, that what once felt delayed is now released." My beloved child, pause for a moment and receive this truth. God is not only protecting you, He is positioning you. The very fact you are listening right now is proof that heaven trusts you with this knowledge. That is why Michael says, stay until the end, do not leave this word half-heard, for your miracle is not half-formed. It is whole and waiting to manifest. Before this part closes, type in the comments. I am ready for my divine sign to declare your readiness. Share this message so others may not miss their heavenly signal. And subscribe, because this channel is your lifeline to continued guidance, blessings, and revelation straight from heaven's heart. Michael finishes this part by saying, the sign is coming, the moment is near, and your life is about to echo with joy. Stand still, watch closely, for heaven is about to place something unforgettable right in your hands. My beloved child, Archangel Michael now speaks with a voice so radiant that it pierces through every shadow. The sign that is coming to you is not small, it is the confirmation of a mighty change. Heaven has already written it. And now the earth will testify of it. The sign will carry proof that your life is entering a chapter so new, so beautiful, that even you will be astonished. Michael reveals, for some, the sign will be financial, an unexpected release, a blessing you did not plan, a provision that arrives in perfect timing. For others, it will be relational. Someone you long thought gone will reappear with words that heal, or a new person will enter your path holding the key to your next chapter, and for many, the sign will come in peace, the kind of peace that suddenly falls over your home, over your heart, over your nights, letting you know that heaven itself has touched your space. My beloved, listen deeply. This sign will be so specific, you will know it cannot be random. Michael says, it will happen in a way that makes you stop and say, this is it, this is what was promised. This is the shift I was waiting for. Do not ignore it, for the moment you acknowledge it, the floodgates of blessings will open even wider. Child of God, imagine it now, walking into a day that begins like any other, yet before the day ends, something so unexpected lands in your lap that your entire spirit knows heaven has spoken. That is the sign, that is the confirmation. That is the arrival of your miracle. Archangel Michael whispers, this sign is not only for you to see, it is for others to witness. Those who doubted you will see it. Those who overlooked you will see it. Those who tried to watch you in secret will now be forced to watch you in glory. My beloved, stay with me until the very last word. This is not a message you can afford to leave halfway, for the power is not in the beginning only, but in the completion. Type boldly in the comments, my sign will not pass me by, so that your spirit aligns with heaven's promise. Share this message with someone because their sign may be coming too, and they need to be ready. And subscribe now, for every next revelation is a stepping stone to the life you were born to live. Michael concludes this part declaring, the sign is on its way. It will enter your life quietly. But it will make noise in your destiny. And when it comes, you will know heaven has kept its promise. My beloved child, Archangel Michael now steps closer, his wings covering you fully, his voice carrying the weight of eternity. He says, the sign you are waiting for is not the end. It is only the beginning. Once that sign arrives, it will unlock doors that have been sealed for years. It will be the key that shifts your destiny, the proof that everything delayed is now being delivered. Michael reveals, after the sign, new opportunities will rise in front of you like gates opening wide. You will find yourself standing where you once thought you had no place. The blessings that seem unreachable will suddenly stretch their hands toward you. And the favor that was blocked will pour over you like a flood. My beloved, listen deeply. This sign is heaven's announcement that your story is about to turn. The closed doors of finances will open, the closed doors of love will open. The closed doors of peace will open. And every door the enemy tried to shut will be forced open by the authority of heaven. Michael whispers, the moment you see the sign, prepare yourself because change will not creep in slowly. It will rush in like a river. It will touch your house, your relationships, your health, your career, your dreams, and every area of your life will know that heaven has moved. My child, imagine the relief when burdens you have carried for years suddenly lift. Imagine the joy when answers you have prayed for suddenly appear. Imagine the freedom when paths you thought were closed forever suddenly open wide. That is what the sign will bring. That is what it will look. Archangel Michael says, the sign is the key, but the breakthrough is the door. Do not stop at the key. Step through the door, do not doubt when it arrives. Embrace it boldly. For once you step into this next chapter, no force on earth can push you back. Stay until the very end, my beloved, because every second you remain, the promise anchors deeper in your soul. Before this part closes, type in the comments, my door is opening to seal this word in your spirit. Share this message so others may prepare for their own doors to open. And subscribe, because your journey with heaven's guidance has only just begun. Michael finishes this part with a final declaration. The watchers are gone, the cameras are broken, the sign is near, and the doors are ready to swing wide. Walk boldly, for your destiny is about to shine brighter than ever before. My beloved child, Archangel Michael stands with eyes blazing like fire, and he says, now hear me, for what comes after your sign, and your open door is not just a small blessing. It is a divine celebration prepared in heaven long before you were even born. The moment you step through the door, the atmosphere around your life will change forever. Heaven has already arranged a banquet of favor. A table of abundance, and a feast of miracles waiting for you. Michael continues, do you know why the enemy tried to watch you, why they tried to hide cameras, why they tried to monitor your life? It is because they knew something grand was prepared for you. They wanted to see the day of your rising, but they will not see it through their eyes of control. They will be forced to witness it through your victory. For every watcher that thought they had control, God has flipped the script. Now the same eyes that wanted to monitor you will see you celebrated, lifted, honored, and crowned with favor. My beloved, imagine this, walking into a room and feeling the weight of heaven's celebration surrounding you. Suddenly, opportunities align, doors open, and hearts soften toward you. People who never noticed you will start speaking your name in places of honor. Unexpected phone calls will come. Unexpected messages will arrive, and unexpected blessings will fall into your lap. That is not coincidence. That is the celebration of heaven breaking into your earthly reality. Archangel Michael whispers, your name is being announced in the courts of heaven. Angels are rehearsing the songs of victory that will soon surround your life. Every step you take after this sign will sound like a ground beat of destiny. The door will not only open, it will usher you into a banquet hall filled with treasures you never asked for. But God decided to give anyway. And hear this clearly, child of light. This celebration is not only spiritual, it will manifest physically. Some of you will receive financial restoration that shocks your family. Some will see relationships healed so deeply it feels like a new beginning. Some will find opportunities and jobs that place you in positions of influence you once thought were out of reach. Some will see houses, lands, contracts, and inheritances come into your hands. And all of it will be heaven's way of saying, "This is my child, I honor the one I protect. I celebrate the one I have chosen." Michael says, stay faithful in this moment, do not doubt what is coming. The feast is already prepared. The music is already playing, the angels are already circling you with wings of victory. When you step into this new chapter, do not look back with fear, do not hesitate in doubt. Walk boldly, because the celebration has your name engraved upon it. My child, I urge you, remain until the very end of this message. Do not skip. Do not scroll, for every word you hear builds a wall of faith around your spirit. And before this part closes, declare with your own voice in the comments, "My celebration is prepared so heaven knows you are ready to receive." Share this message for someone you know is also about to walk into their banquet of blessing, and subscribe, because every next revelation is another layer of your destiny being unwrapped before your eyes. Michael concludes with this powerful decree. The hidden eyes are gone, the secret watchers are silenced. The sign is coming. The door is opening, and beyond that door lies your celebration. The feast so bright that the heavens and the earth will declare, "Truly, this one is chosen, my beloved child." Archangel Michael's voice now fills the heavens like a mighty trumpet, and he says, "The celebration prepared for you is not empty. It is filled with witnesses, with angels, and even with those who once doubted you. Heaven itself has organized this divine gathering, and your name is the reason for it." Michael reveals, "Do you know who will be present when the doors swing wide? First, the angels assigned to your life since birth. The guardians who never left your side even when you felt alone. They will stand in rows, their wings spread wide, their voices lifted in psalms of victory that echo through eternity. Every tear you shed in silence, they recorded, every prayer you whispered in the dark, they carried, and now they will join hands, declaring, 'This is the moment we have waited for. This is the child we have guarded, and this is the blessing finally revealed.'" My beloved, imagine the sight, angels with faces shining like lightning, grounds glittering with heavenly light, their robes flowing like rivers of glory, all chanting your name in honor of the God who chose you. Archangel Michael himself will stand at the center. His sword grazed, his voice booming, no power could stop this, no watcher could break this, no hidden plan could steal this. This is the child marked by heaven, but it will not only be angels. Michael says, even people who overlooked you will be made to watch your rising, those who thought you were small will see you lifted. Those who spoke against you will see your name celebrated. And those who tried to watch you in secret will now see you honored in the open. My child, the celebration will not be quiet. It will let go in your life, your home, your relationships, your finances, your health. It will manifest so clearly that no one can deny it. You will feel it in the peace that floods your nights. You will see it in the opportunities that appear before you. You will hear it in the voices of those who suddenly bless you instead of curse you, and you will know, this is the banquet of heaven, and I am the honored guest. Archangel Michael whispers with deep tenderness, my beloved, do not doubt if you are worthy. Do not wonder if you deserve it. God Himself has written your name in light, and heaven is proud to call you chosen. The celebration is not earned. It is gifted, it is not man-made. It is heaven-sent. Stay with me until the end, because this message is your invitation. Before this part closes, type boldly in the comments, "Heaven is celebrating me," so that your spirit aligns with this decree. Share this message, for someone close to you is also about to be honored. And subscribe, because more revelations are waiting, and each one will build you into the fullness of what God has planned. Michael concludes with a mighty roar. The watchers are silenced, the doors are open, the angels are gathered, and your name is being sung in the halls of heaven. My beloved child, your season of celebration has begun. My beloved child, Archangel Michael lifts his sword high, its light stretching across eternity, and he says, "Now that the celebration has begun, prepare yourself, for overflow is coming." Not a trickle, not a drop, but rivers that will break into every corner of your life. This is not a single blessing. This is a divine flood, and once it starts, He will not stop. Michael reveals, first overflow will touch your house. Where there was heaviness there will be peace, where there was silence there will be joy, where there were hidden eyes watching, there will now be angels standing. Every wall, every doorway, every window will echo with the sound of protection and gladness. Your home will no longer feel ordinary, it will become a sanctuary, a holy ground where blessings enter, and sorrow is cast out. Then he continues, overflow will touch your relationships, broken ties will be healed, deceptive ties will be cut away, and new divine connections will arrive. Those who once doubted you will have no choice but to respect you. And those who truly love you will rise with you into this new season. Watch closely, for heaven is rearranging the circle around you. Every voice that brings confusion will fade, and every voice that brings truth will grow louder. Michael leans closer, overflow will also touch your finances. The very areas where you struggled, where you felt loss, where you saw delay, will now spring forth with provision, unexpected resources, surprise opportunities, and miracle money will find their way into your hands, not because you chased them, but because heaven chased you with goodness. You will no longer live in lack, you will live in more than enough. My beloved, Archangel Michael says with certainty, overflow will touch your destiny, plans you thought were dead will revive. Dreams you buried will rise. Doors you thought were sealed will open. You will step into roles, positions, and places that once seemed unreachable. The very watchers who tried to spy on you will watch you now in awe, unable to understand how quickly your life has transformed. Child of God, imagine this, your nights filled with rest, your mornings filled with hope, your hands filled with blessings, your heart filled with love. This is not just a season, it is a lifestyle of overflow that begins now. Michael whispers with tenderness, stay until the end, for every moment you remain. The river flows deeper into your life, do not doubt, do not hesitate, for the overflow has already been released. Before this part closes, type boldly in the comments, my overflow has begun, to declare it over your life. Share this message with someone else, for their overflow is waiting too, and subscribe, my child, for every next revelation will teach you how to walk in this abundance without fear, without doubt, without limits. Michael concludes this part with the final decree, the house is filled, the heart is healed, the table is overflowing, and the destiny is unstoppable. My beloved child, your life is no longer ordinary, it is a river of miracles, and it has just begun to flow. My beloved child, Archangel Michael now speaks with a voice like rolling thunder, steady yet full of warmth. Do you think this overflow is only for you? Lo, it is larger than you, deeper than you, wider than you. This overflow is being written into your bloodline, into your family, into the generations that will come after you. The blessing is not temporary, it is eternal. It will live on as your legacy. Michael continues, the watchers thought they were watching you only, but they did not know heaven was watching your children, your household, your future descendants. What was released over you will touch everyone connected to your name. The rivers of favor flowing through you will water the seeds of your generations, and they will grow into trees that cannot be cut down. My child, imagine this clearly, your son, your daughter, your grandchildren, and even those yet unborn, walking in light because of what God is releasing to you right now. Michael says, you are the gate opener, you are the one chosen to break the cycle of loss, the cycle of watching eyes, the cycle of hidden chains. From this moment, your lineage is shifted. Where others walked in struggle, your family will walk in overflow. Where others carried shame, your bloodline will carry honor. Where others face delays, your children will walk in acceleration. My beloved, Archangel Michael whispers, your name will not fade into silence. It will echo. Your story will not end in secrecy, it will shine. When your descendants speak of you, they will say, this is the one who opened the way. This is the one heaven celebrated, this is the one whose prayers and faith built the foundation we now stand on. And hear this truth. God has already stamped your family with a new mark. The same home that once felt invaded will now be remembered as the birthplace of miracles. The same heart that once felt heavy will be remembered as the heart that burnt hope. Your children will inherit more than money, they will inherit peace, wisdom, divine covering, and the shield of Archangel Michael himself. Michael says with finality, do not think small. Do not live like this blessing ends with you, it is flowing. It is multiplying. It is stretching through time, you are building a legacy that will outlive you. And I, Michael, will continue guarding not only your life, but the lives of those who come after you. Because heaven has decreed your bloodline holy. My beloved child, let this truth rest in your spirit, your overflow is not just a moment. It is a mantle. You carry the honor of building what others could not, breaking what others could not, rising where others could not, and because of you, many will rise after you. Before this part closes, type boldly in the comments. My legacy is blessed so that heaven records your declaration. Share this message because someone else needs to understand that their blessing is bigger than them. And subscribe for what is coming next will prepare you to walk in this generational mantle with power and grace. Michael concludes with this decree. The celebration has begun. The overflow is flowing, and now the legacy is written. From this day forward, your name is marked in heaven, and in earth as a carrier of generational blessing. My beloved child, Archangel Michael now stands taller than mountains. His armor glowing brighter than the sun, his sword blazing like lightning, and he declares with unshakable power. Now listen to me closely, because what I reveal next will shake your spirit and ignite your destiny. Heaven has not only prepared blessings for you on earth, but also written your name on a sacred scroll kept in the courts of God. This scroll is not ordinary. It is sealed with divine fire, engraved with eternal ink and guarded by angels who do not sleep. And today, that scroll is being opened in your honor. Michael continues with a voice that makes the very skies tremble. The scroll carries every promise God made for you. It carries the blueprint of your destiny, the record of your victories, the inheritance of your family, and the crown reserved for your hand. This is why the Watchers tried to spy on you. They sensed the weight of your destiny, they tried to study you, but they could never see what was written in heaven's book. Ali, heaven knows. Ali, heaven holds it, and now heaven is revealing it. My child, imagine this. A throne room lit with flames of glory, angels circling, trumpets sounding, and in the center, a golden table where your scroll is unsealed. As it opens, your name shines brighter than 1,000 stars. Every angel lifts their voice and chants your name in holy honor. Archangel Michael raises the crown that has been waiting for you and says, "This is the moment your story changes forever." Michael whispers with tenderness yet authority. The crown is not just for eternity, it begins here and now. It is a crown of honor, a crown of restoration, a crown of favor. Wherever you go, people will sense it, doors will open because of it. Blessings will flow because of it. Your head will no longer carry heaviness, it will carry glory. My beloved, do you feel this? Your name is not lost, your destiny is not forgotten. Your prayers are not ignored. Heaven has always kept the record, and now the record is being unlocked. This is why you were led to this message. This is why you could not scroll away, because the moment of unsealing is now. Archangel Michael declares in triumph from this day forward, you are not just another soul walking the earth. You are a carrier of divine loyalty. You are a child whose scroll has been opened, whose crown has been lifted, whose name is now echoing in heaven and will soon echo on earth. My child, before this part ends, type in the comments with unshakable faith. My scroll is open. My crown is lifted, so heaven seals your agreement. Share this message boldly, because others need to know that crowns and scrolls are waiting for them too. And subscribe, because what comes next will take you even deeper into your heavenly inheritance. Michael concludes this part with fire in his words. The Watchers are gone. The traps are broken. The sign has come, the doors have opened. The celebration has begun. Your flow is flowing, the legacy is written. And now the scroll is unsealed and the crown rests upon your head. Rise, my beloved child, for you are crowned in glory. My beloved child, Archangel Michael now steps into the throne room of heaven. His wings covering the sky like a vast shield, and his voice roars like 1,000 waterfalls. Now that your scroll has been unsealed, now that your crown rests upon your head, the next moment is greater than anything you've ever imagined. Your recognition and divine announcement are about to shake the earth. Michael continues with unshakable authority. The crown is not just for you to wear in silence, it is for the world to witness. Heaven does not crown in secret. Heaven crowns in glory, and now your name is being announced in the heavenly courts, echoed in the spiritual realm, and soon it will resound in the earth. This announcement is not whispered. It is shouted with a voice of angels, we hold. This is the chosen one. This is the child whose season has come, my beloved, picture it now. Angels gathered in countless numbers, each with trumpets made of pure gold, raising a sound that pierces through every shadow, every barrier, every closed door. As the sound echoes, your name is proclaimed, not just in heaven, but in the hearing of nations. People will begin to see you differently, treat you differently, speak your name with honor instead of dismissal. This is heaven's doing. This is the announcement that shifts how the world perceives you. Michael whispers, this recognition is not about fame. It is about destiny. It is not about applause, it is about assignment. God is positioning you where your voice will matter, where your presence will carry weight, where your name will open doors for others. This announcement is a divine elevation. It will place you where only heaven could place you. My child, imagine walking into spaces where once you were ignored, and suddenly eyes turn to you with respect. Imagine being spoken of in rooms you never entered, your name carrying favor beyond your reach. Imagine opportunities coming to you not because of connections, but because of divine recognition. That is the announcement being released right now. Archangel Michael says with fire, when heaven announces you, no one can silence it. When heaven crowns you, no one can unseat you. When heaven honors you, no one can disgrace you. From this moment, you walk under a divine spotlight that cannot be dim. My beloved child, do not miss this. Stay with me until the very end. For the words you hear now are the trumpet of your new identity. Before this part closes, type boldly in the comments. Heaven is announcing me, so your spirit agrees with what heaven is already declaring. Share this message because someone you know is also waiting for their recognition, and subscribe, because more revelations are being released daily that will carry you even further. Michael concludes this part with a mighty decree. The scroll is open, the crown is lifted, the trumpets are sounding, and your name is being announced across heaven and earth. Rise, beloved child, for your recognition has begun, and no force can undo it. My beloved child, Archangel Michael now steps forward, his armor glowing like molten gold, his sword resting at his side, and his eyes filled with both fire and compassion. He declares, now that your name has been announced, now that the heavens have crowned you, what comes next will astound you. Recognition is not the end. It is the opening of a new chapter where unimaginable responsibilities and blessings will unlock at the same time. Michael continues, do not think this crown is only for show. It is a mantle, a weight of glory that brings both honor and assignment. From this day forward, you will notice doors open that were long shut, and at the same time, you will feel heaven trusting you with greater responsibility. Where you once prayed only for yourself, you will now pray for many. Where you once carried only your own burden, you will now carry the keys of breakthrough for others. This is how heaven elevates its chosen ones, by turning them into cares of blessing. My child, imagine this, opportunities arriving like waves, not in one area, but in every area, financial provision flowing to you, not for waste, but for impact. Influence rising around you, not for pride, but for purpose. Relationships being realigned, not to distract, but to support your destiny. These are not ordinary blessings. These are divine resources placed into your hands because God trusts your heart. Michael whispers, with recognition comes responsibility, with the crown comes authority. With the announcement comes the mission. You will be sent into places where others fear to go. But your presence will shift atmospheres. You will speak words that heal, words that open eyes, words that release others from the chains you once carried. You will not only rise, you will help many rise with you. My beloved, this is why the Watchers tried so hard to see you. They feared this moment. They sensed that once heaven lifted you, nothing could hold you back. And they were right, for now, your influence will spread beyond your imagination. Nations may hear of you. Strangers may bless you, people you never met may speak your name with honor. This is the overflow of recognition. And hear this carefully, Archangel Michael says, God is not just blessing you with riches. He is blessing you with reach. Not just giving you peace, but making you a peacemaker. Not just filling your hands, but teaching your hands to build. This is the next level of your destiny, my beloved child. Pause and let this sink into your spirit. You are now a vessel of blessing. A crown bearer, a history shaper. A destiny carrier. Before this part closes, type boldly in the comments. I am crowned with responsibility and blessing so that heaven records your faith. Share this message for others must also prepare for their writhing, and subscribe. For what comes next will teach you how to carry this mantle without fear and without hesitation. Michael concludes this part with thunder in his words. The crown rests on your head. The announcement echoes across heaven. And now blessings and responsibilities are unlocking together. Walk boldly. Beloved child. For you are no longer just living, you are leading. You are building. You are chosen to shift generations, my beloved child. Archangel Michael now spreads his wings so wide that the sky itself trembles. And he says, you wonder. How can I carry these blessings and responsibilities? Do not fear. For heaven never places a crown without providing an army. You are not alone in this. An entire host of angels has been assigned to you and their only mission is to back you, guard you, and empower you. Michael continues with a voice like fire. The moment your scroll was opened, reinforcements were released. A legions of angels now march with your name written upon their batters. Wherever you go, they go, whatever you touch, they shield. When you rise, they rise with you. You may not always see them, but you will feel them, the sudden peace and chaos, the sudden strength and weakness, the sudden courage and fear. That is their presence. My beloved, imagine this. Walking into a room and unseen warriors standing at every corner. Imagine traveling and invisible chariots moving beside you. Imagine sleeping at night and angelic guardians hovering over your home. Their swords drawn. Their eyes watchful, their wings covering your bed. This is not imagination. This is your reality now, Michael whispers, you are a crown bearer. You are no longer ordinary. And because of that, you are now followed by an army of light. These angels will fight battles you never even knew were near. They will shut mouths that speak against you. They will blind eyes that seek to spy on you. They will scatter plans before they can ever touch you. Every step you take is a step taken under a divine escort. And listen carefully, my child, Archangel Michael reveals. Some angels will guard your family. Some will guard your finances, some will guard your destiny. And some will simply surround you so that everywhere you go, people sense an unexplainable aura of honor and safety. This is the covering of heaven, the reinforcement of your calling. My beloved, you must never again believe you are weak or unprotected. The watchers may have had their secret devices, but heaven has an army of warriors, and one angel of God is stronger than 1,000 hidden enemies. Imagine then what it means to have legions standing for you. Stay until the end, my child, for the deeper you listen, the stronger this truth anchors in your soul. Before this part closes, declare boldly in the comments, "Heaven's army surrounds me," so that the angels themselves record your faith. Share this message so others may also awaken to the truth of their protection, and subscribe for more revelations will teach you how to walk with this army in full confidence. Michael concludes this part with unshakable authority. The crown rests, the announcement echoes, the blessings flow, the responsibilities are given, and now the army marches with you. Rise, beloved child, for when you move, all of heaven moves with you. My beloved child, Archangel Michael now lifts his hand, and as he does, you see gates of light forming in every direction. He says, "The army of heaven is not sent only to guard you, they are sent to open doors no human hand could ever unlock. Your swords do not just fight, they also carve pathways. Your wings do not just cover, they also carry you into places you never thought you would reach." Michael continues, "The watchers who spied on you once tried to limit you, to make you feel caged. But the angelic host has been ordered to do the opposite, to release you, to expand you, to open unimaginable opportunities. They are moving ahead of you even now, preparing introductions, arranging meetings, shifting hearts in your favor, and writing your name on doors that would have remained closed without divine intervention." My child, imagine walking into your day and suddenly, without explanation, the right person calls you, the right opportunity finds you, the right offer lands in your hand. That is no accident. That is no coincidence, that is heaven's army doing its work. Michael says, you are not chasing opportunity anymore. Opportunity will chase you. You are not begging for open doors anymore, doors will swing wide at your arrival. And listen carefully, beloved. These angels will not stop at one blessing, they will multiply them. For every no you heard in the past, 10 yes will rise in the future. For every delay you endured, acceleration will now push you forward. For every rejection, recognition will replace it. For every loss, restoration will overtake it. Michael whispers with fire in his words, "Do not shrink yourself anymore, you are crowned. You are announced. You are guarded by an army whose assignment is to make the impossible possible for you. This season, you will walk into rooms that once seemed out of reach. You will sit at tables you once only dreamed of, and you will be handed keys to doors that no man can shut." My beloved, can you feel it? Heaven's army has already been before you, even as you listen now, they are setting things in motion. Stay until the end, for this truth will ignite courage in your spirit. Before this part closes, type boldly in the comments, "My doors are opening now," so that your agreement aligns with their work. Share this message for someone else also needs to see that opportunities are being written in their favor. And subscribe, my child, for more revelations are waiting that will teach you how to step boldly through every new gate. Michael concludes with a mighty decree. The crown rests on your head. The announcement thunders across heaven. The army surrounds you, and now the doors are opening, doors of favor, doors of influence, doors of blessing. Walk forward, beloved child, for nothing can stop what heaven has already unlocked for you.